So so far we have covered customer master and material master, and we have created the customer master and material master also,
Material
right?
master.
So far we have covered two master data, and as we have discussed in the previous class, there are four types of master data we have to deal with, and the third one here is customer material info record, CMIR. Okay,
Okay.
actually what is the purpose of CMIR? We use the CMIR if customers are placing the order with their own material code. By using the CMIR, we will assign customer material code with our SAP material code. While creating the sales orders, if users means end users, actually end users will create the sales orders, right? So while creating the sales orders, if users enter the customer material code, then system automatically determine our material code and place the order. So let me tell you where exactly. Let me tell you one example. I think you are aware of the company Walmart, right?
Yes.
Whenever Walmart place order to the vendors, they will place the orders with their own material code.
Mm.
For example, let us take one material. Let us take what is this? Let us take a material of lace. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So here we may define the lace as lace underscore 01 like that, and they may define the material code as lace underscore Walmart or whatever it may be. So if Walmart is placing the order, then they will place the order with their own material code, lace underscore Walmart, like that.
Mm.
So here in our SAP, the system has to understand for which material the Walmart has placed the order. So in order to come to know that, we will assign our material code to the vendors, nothing but the customer's material code. So let me create and let me tell you how can we do that. We will use the transaction VD51
Mm.
to create the CMIR.
Yes.
Here let me take our customer.
Mm.
I think we have created a customer with the name. Let me check once where the customers available. Sales arg is M100, the distribution channel is M1, and division is M1. See here we can check who are the customers created for our sales area. 4 7s and 8 is the customer number. And here the sales organization is M100,
100.
distribution channel is
M1.
M1. Okay. And what is the material we have created? Dolo
650.
650. Here, if the customer is using Dolo underscore 650, for example, so we define the material as Dolo hyphen 650, and if the customer define it as Dolo underscore 650 Medibody, for example. Okay. So here our material code is this one and the customer material code is this one. So I just have saved this one. Then let me go to the change mode of customer material info record. Here the material is Dolo. See, if we go into this, means if we are double click on this one, then we can go into the customer material info record details here. So here we can find what exactly the customer material number which we have given. In the same way, we can give the customer description also. Who is our customer? Medibuti. Then we can give some search term.
No, here instead of Covishield underscore 18, you created a $650, right?
Yeah, I have created a new material here.
Okay.
We can create as many materials as we can. Means if we are over this implementing SAP in a company, they are not going to deal with one or two materials, right? They will deal with many materials. So whatever the materials with they are dealing on, we have to define all those materials in SAP. Of course, this is the duty of the end user, but we being as the consultant has to help them while creating the tickets, especially if they want new fields here, or if they would like to what is this discontinue to use one of the fields here. So then the consultant has to do that. I think you got it right.
Yeah. And one more doubt I have.
Yeah, please.
Like, if they want to, if we want to display the fields here, we
Hmm?
can go to the account groups and field status. We can switch on the switch on the fields, right? They're telling the same thing.
Yeah, actually,
Suppress display, or restrict or something is there, no?
yes, actually,
Um,
account groups will control the
Fields.
fields in the customer, means customer account groups will control the fields in the customer master.
Okay.
Okay, and there is a separate one for material master and for CMIR.
Okay.
Okay, so here let me go to the next one. What is this? Plant.
Plant.
So what I have told you about plant?
Plant. Uh, Plant determines in the customer master, material master, and CMIR.
Okay,
It is mentioned
plant
in
is nothing but an
explanation.
organizational unit which is responsible for manufacturing
Storage.
and storing the
Manufacturer.
final product or the goods.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, see actually we can see the plant there in customer master. In the same way we can see it there in material master also. The fields we have in CMIR will be given first preference while you are determining them into the sales document.
Okay.
See here what are the fields we have: plant, delivery priority, minimum delivery priority, partial delivery per item, and maximum partial deliveries. This one. Then under delivery tolerance, then over
Over
delivery
delivery.
tolerance. In the same way we have unlimited tolerance and
Tolerance.
item usage. Okay,
Okay.
so here minimum delivery quantity, see where we can, this one, right? We have seen the same field while we have created customer master and material master. So let me know where you have seen this one.
Minimum delivery quantity.
Yes, this is what we have seen in material master.
Material master.
Yes, when you have created the material master, you have seen the same field there in material master.
Exactly.
And we can see the rest of the fields, means the other fields here.
Customer
Of
master.
course, the plant is also we can see there in material master, and the rest of the fields here: delivery priority, partial delivery per
Customer
item, yes, maximum
customer
partial
master.
deliveries, under delivery tolerance, over delivery tolerance, unlimited tolerance. These fields we have seen in customer master.
Shipping and tap.
Yes. So here the criteria is the system will give first preference to the CMIR to determine the values into sales document. If
Okay.
the data in CMIR is missing, then it will give the next preference to
Customer.
plant. And if the data is missing in the plant also, then it will sorry, in the customer master also, then it will give the third preference to material master. Okay. So for example, let us take an example of plant. The system will give the first preference to CMIR, then to the customer master, then to the material master.
Wait.
Okay, for your kind information, let me create one. Let me create one
Plan.
order. Here I'm just giving. Okay, let me give the plant here as M200. Okay, and this is our customer, right? So let me give the plant to this customer.
Go to partner functions right now. No.
Okay,
Partner functions. Go to party 478. Okay. Okay. Got it. Continue.
okay. So here the plant is M100. Okay,
Customer master.
yeah. Then let me go to the material master once. Let us check what is the plant we have assigned.
Okay.
We haven't assigned any plant here. Let me assign the plant M100. Okay. Then let me try to create the sales order slash and VA01. It will take some time to compile.
For me, it is taking so much time, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, if you are opening it that at the first time, then it will take the time. Actually, the order type for what is this normal order is war.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
okay, not an issue. We will cover it in the upcoming sessions. But I just would like to show you how can we determine the plant into the sales document. That's why only I'm just doing it now. See, actually, while you have what is this, while you try to create the sales order, you may get one error that the sales order type or the document order type or is not defined for the sales area.
Okay.
Okay, for example, let me show you that. If you are doing it at the first time, then you will get this error. In my system, I cannot get that error because previously I have defined some entries there. Actually, while you are opening at the first time, then only the system will compile like this. But it's not an issue. It will take some time. That's only. So For example, let me create CR now. Of course, for which also we have. Actually, if you get that error, what you have to do is you have to go to the transactions, be
Oh, we.
agent. Yes, this one. Okay. Then you have to go to the new entries. Then you have to go to the sales organization here,
Okay.
division,
M1.
sorry, distribution channel, division,
Mm,
and the order type. War.
mm. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
not war. CR, right? CR.
No, no, I would like to create with the war, for example.
War also it's there. No? Already we created war.
Yeah, we created, but now,
Previously.
yeah, let me check once if the entry is there or not. Actually, I think the entry is not there here.
Okay.
But not an issue. We will cover it in the upcoming session. But for creation of the sales order, you won't get the error at this moment. When you are creating the sales order, you can put the values there. But for
Mm.
now, it's not needed. What is our customer here?
478.
478. Then this is what our customer, right?
Mm. Oh.
See what it is showing. No pricing procedure could be determined.
Mm.
So while you are getting this error,
Showing. For me also same. I'm also getting the same error, but
yeah,
it's going on. It's continuing.
yeah, okay. If you are getting this error, then you have to go to the transaction OVKK. Okay. Here, what is our sales organization? M100. Distribution channel is M1. Division is M1. Document pricing procedure is, what is the document pricing procedure? A.
Yeah.
And the customer
Yeah.
pricing procedure is 1.
One.
So there are no entries here, right? So you have to give some entry. And before that, let me check once what is the customer pricing procedure which we have given to our customer. This is our customer, right? So let me go to here. The customer pricing procedure is 1. Okay.
One.
And if we go to the transaction VOV8, this is the VOV8 transaction, and the document type is OR here, right? So let us see what is the document pricing procedure assigned. Here the document pricing procedure is A. Okay.
Mm.
Then you have to go to the transaction P/08. This is nothing but the transaction to determine the means to create the pricing procedures.
Mm.
Okay. Let me use a standard one here. We can define our new entries later, or else we just can define a new one. Let us go to new entries M10000 Alchem pricing procedure. Okay. So let me check this one and let me go into controls, and I'm just going on to new entries. Here in step 10, I'm just giving PR00. This is the condition type. You don't worry, you just note it down because we will have separate sessions for them. But for now,
Mm.
you just need to do as I'm saying.
Okay.
So now let us go to OVKK because there we are getting the error, right? Here, let us go to new entries, and here sales organization is M100, distribution channel is M1 and division is M1. Document pricing procedure is A, which we have seen in where we have seen Vivo V8 controls, right? And customer pricing procedure is customer pricing procedure is 1, and the pricing procedure which we would like to determine is M10000, which we have created now. Okay, so let me go to the order again. If we give, see what is the plant it came here,
200. Yeah.
why? Because the system will give the first preference to the CMIR.
Yeah.
మనము మెటీరియల్ని ఒక M100లో క్రియేట్ చేసి M200లో మెటీరియల్ లేకపోతే అది ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఎలా ఇస్తుందా? చిన్న కొడుకులు అవడం కాకపోతే. సో ఇదంతా కట్ చేసేస్తాను, కట్ చేసేసి మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ నుంచి చెప్తా ఏది VD51 నుంచి. I will cut till here. So as we have discussed, if we go into VD51, here we can see what is this one, M100 and M100, not VD51. Let us go to the change mode of CMIR. Okay, here if we go inside this one, see here we have given the plant as M200, right? And let me create the order, and this is our customer, and this is the material. So what is the plant copying here? M200, which is being copying from CMIR, as the system is giving the first preference to CMIR. Okay, and let me remove the plant from the CMIR. Then from where it will get copied? If we remove the plant from the CMIR, then
Customer master.
yes, then the system will give the preference to the customer master. Okay, I have removed that one and I have saved it now. Then I just will go to create a new order here. Here, see what is the plant coming here? M100, which is being from customer master. Okay, and if the plant is missing there in the customer master, then it will go to material master and it will determine from there. Okay, so I think you are clear with it. But if the system has to behave based on this rule, nothing but it has to give the first preference to CMIR, then to the customer master, and then to the material master. We have to check this configuration. We have to go to the transaction VOV8, nothing but document controls. Okay, here our sales document type is OR. Let me go inside this one. See, here we have checked read info record, right? So if we check this one, then only the then only the system will give the preference to CMIR. Did you get me?
Yes, yes.
If you uncheck this one, then system will not give the preference to CMIR. So actually we will cover all these fields in the upcoming session.
Okay.
So for now I'm just going back. So far we have created CMIR also, customer master, material master, and CMIR, right?
Okay.
And now I'm going to deal with the next master data, which is nothing but condition master.
Condition master.
What is the condition master? What do you know about condition master? It is the master data of conditions, or it is the master data about price. We can also call it as pricing master, right?
Right.
So the transaction to create the condition master is VK11.
So, okay. VK11.
And here we can give discount, we can create the price, base price, discounts, and all these things, taxes.
Ah,
So we
yes.
can create all the conditions what are related to price. That's what we can create here. So far we have given one condition type as, let me go
Yes.
to,
PR00,
yes,
PR00.
yes, that one. Here what is our pricing procedure? This one. So we have created it now. So in which if we go inside this one, here we have PR00 is the condition type.
Hmm.
So like this we can give many condition types. Some are for base price, some are for what is this, discounts, and some are for additional VAT taxes, all these things.
So here only we can give them
Yes,
in this display,
yes,
the control display.
yeah, in this pricing procedure, yes, in this control.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Got
here
it.
actually we have given the condition types there, right? But we have to maintain the price of the product. So we can maintain the price of the product in VK11. Here in VK11, let us give our condition type PR00. Okay. Then let us check this one, material with release status. Then click on OK.
Hmm.
Why we have three combinations here? Because for the condition table there were three combinations available, but while we are creating we can define our own combinations there.
Hmm.
The material is 650, right? And what is the price of the product? For example, 50 rupees.
50 rupees.
Okay, let me save this one. So now I'm just going again to the sales order, which is 01, the creation of the sales. Here our material is YOLO 650. See here how many quantity we have ordered here? One,
One.
right? So let me go into the conditions here. Let me go into that one and let me go into the conditions here. Here we can check the amount. The amount is 50 rupees per one bottle. Okay,
Okay.
and we can see it there here in the net value.
Okay.
And if the quantity is 2, then it will be 100, right? And
Okay.
if it is 3, it will be 150. Okay,
Okay.
so I think you are clear with it. Likewise, we can create the discounts and we can create the taxes, all these things in the condition master.
Okay.
But before that, we should have to create some condition types. Then we have to place them into the pricing procedure. Not an issue. We will cover them in the upcoming session. Yeah, I hope you are enjoyed with the session. So I think we can conclude the session now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.